So I've finally acquired back my childhood dream guitar, and that is this Monterey Pop Festival Jimi Hendrix Strat. So when I was a young kid, I remember seeing this design on Hendrix's Strat for the first time, and I was just like, what is that? Because to me, it's one of the most beautiful pieces of artwork ever. Now, Hendrix's iconic 1967 Monterey Pop Festival performance is now legendary because not only did he use this incredible guitar, but he threw it to the floor, doused it in lighter fluid, and set it on fire for the whole world to see. Now, apparently the original Monterey Strat was actually hand-painted by Hendrix himself before the show, and I think apparently he used like nail polish or something crazy like that. And that actually ties in to when I first bought my Monterey Pop replica when I was a teenager. Now, when it arrived in my hands, I couldn't quite believe what I was seeing because it had a really bumpy texture and someone had literally just painted it. Looking back on it, it was probably even more authentic looking than this because, you know, it would have looked more like Hendrix's on the night. But I was always just a bit like, it looks a bit amateurish. When I saw guys like John Mayer and Kenny Wayne Shepherd using the custom shop version that was available back then, I was just like, that is it, because it has this super glossy, premium looking artwork on it. If you're lucky enough to see one of those custom shop guitars for sale, they're like 25 grand or something like that. It's stupid money. So it only made sense that Fender released this kind of more accessible model. Recently we were at the Birmingham Guitar Show and I just saw this version on a stand, and it just gave me that childhood feeling of like, I need to get another one. So of course, as a gear addict, I went home and then looked on online and just tried to find one for a good price. And this one was online for a really good price. Now, this particular model was released in 2017, and I don't actually remember it being pushed too hard, and it's actually now being discontinued. So they are actually going up in price a bit. Not anywhere near as much as the custom shop versions, but it's still pretty crazy to see them climbing. Now, my initial impressions of this guitar are it's just a really good, well-made guitar. It is a Mexican Strat. You can see it's got Hendrix's signature on the back, and it's got the Hendrix backplate as well. So for all intents and purposes, you could probably get this kind of sound with just a generic Mexican Strat. But of course, you're paying for the finish on it and the association with the Monterey Pop Festival and the Hendrix name in general. I'm actually today going into a Fuchs Audio Clean Machine 2. That amp is like the ultimate spanky kind of clean tone, so it actually pairs really nicely with this. And yeah, we're sort of getting some kind of tones today that I've never really got in the past. Really, really clean, really clean. Okay, so I'm loving that kind of clean tone coming from the Clean Machine 2 and the Pierce cabinet, which has EV speakers in. So it's very, very loud, and it's got that high fidelity kind of thing going on. So my ears are a bit smashed, but I'm gonna put on our BluesPrint now. I'm gonna click on both sides together because you get that kind of scooped, John Mayer-y, compressed kind of sound. By the way, just a quick thanks to Lenspeed. So they literally offer this kind of man in a van service, but they are musicians as well. So they totally get, you know, how to treat instruments. I'm not actually being paid to say this, by the way. I just think it's a really cool service.
So I'm from Lenspeed Logistics. We're a small family-run business, and we've got a massive interest in guitars, amps, all music equipment. Pretty cool to take the weight off their mind that they've got their guitar or amp in the condition that they wanted it in, and not a pile of wood and string that many guitars around the country are delivered in each day.
But yeah, I'm super happy to get one of these back here with me, and it just reminds me of being a kid. It's super, I think I can see why there's a whole like nostalgia market now for everyone buying back their youth. And for me, this is one of those pieces that I look at it and I'm just like, ah, I'm a teenager again. So my drummer Tom is going to be arriving any minute, and we're just going to plug it in, jam. I don't know what's going to come out, but I'm pretty sure it'll be quite John Mayer-y. So yeah, let's hear what this sounds like in a live context. And yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Is it just another Strat with a fancy little paint job, or is there something a bit more to it than that? Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. We'll catch you in a bit, and cheers.
Is it rolling? Yeah. Outro or something, you know?
Yeah, right,
that's so
well,
nice.
that's what it's for.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.